have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Jayhawks will boot it away to start the game. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Judicials offense will go to work first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they do on third down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Judicials are flying down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Motion from the back. Caught behind the line. It's O'Neal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The seventh play of this opening drive will be a third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Let's see what he can do with it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
To the air, it's Daniels. Pucks it out of the air. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Pickett. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And the Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The sure hands, it's O'Neal. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. He'll ride his man on the option. Spins away from the defender.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make...
That's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And the Judicials back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
Number 8 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, what a move to get room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Safe completion on the screen. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
And now this offense will take the field again. To the ground with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Pickett. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Now the play fake. He's got the tight end. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. That's caught. It's Canty. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Canty. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. Fit it in the window for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Michigan. just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Here's a heat. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Got it in the middle, it's Pickett.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rock.
Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. Got him downfield. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Takes the easy completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff, it's made. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The snap sets up to throw. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's O'Neal. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Judicials will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Buys a little time. With the catch, it's Canty. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Ball's at the 27, his offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. So guys, we'll see this offense again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Hard running there. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. So after the first down run, here's second down. The give to the tailback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Now on the option. He'll pull it on the read. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Big fullback's got it. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Judicials line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the Jayhawks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Makes it past the marker. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. And he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll send the back in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll run the screen. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. He'll keep it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Might as well give it to him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Daniels. Trying to set up the screen. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Rides the back on the option, the give. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The option look. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They want to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thompson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. Starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Judicials will punt this one away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing, having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards.
Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Made a defender miss. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Jayhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to sneak it.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Mark Chunk Jayhawk. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. East Carolina is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Pirates fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
27. Good enough for a first down.
On the option. Spins away from the defense. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Judicials are rolling down the field. Gonna run it. It's O'Neal. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets it past the marker. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.